What's up, YouTube? It's Rep Talk 101 here with Andy's setup, and I finally got it the way I wanted. It's 90 degrees over here. That was at 80, 85, 87. But I changed this up a bit and kind of made like a canopy up here, and the heat just beams right down to it. And the water is actually pretty warm to the touch. I don't know if it's too warm. It's not hot. It doesn't burn. Like I can hold my hand in there for a while. But the water is actually really, really warm with this light beaming down on it. The bedding is actually warm now. So I think adding this extra light was a good idea. This is 100 watts. And this light is 100 watts. I think this one is 20 watts. But Andy, his temperature is actually pretty warm. I just picked him up. And he seems to be pretty warm himself. So, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, this cage is finally starting to work out in my favor and his favor, I think. And it's starting to turn out a little better. It's funny how fast that drops as soon as I open the lid. It's around 45% constantly, which I don't think it's accurate. I'm pretty sure it's more humid in there than it says. Just by looking at all that moisture on the side. But you can see he's got the trees, which pretty sturdy. He's not very heavy. And it's tied up with the fake vines. It's pretty heavy, or pretty sturdy. And the temperature's dropping right now because the lid's open, but I mean it's starting to work out. I mean it's hot in this cage for me, and the water is nice and warm, so I'm sure he'll really like that. And what I do at night is I just turn this light off and leave this heat light on and that heat light on, and I cover it with a blanket because that thing is bright as hell. But I do have one question for anybody that knows. Leaving the lights on, is that alright for the bulb or what? Does it last longer leaving it on constantly or turning it off and then turning it on? So leave a comment if you know that answer. Let me know. He's just crawling around in there. It's really hot in this cage. Wow, it's a lot of heat pressing up in my face right now. But I don't know, I love this setup. It was well worth the money spent. It was expensive. I mean, it cost a lot of money, and at first I was so disappointed. But with a snake like this, I mean, it's worth every penny. Andy is an awesome snake. I wish he would grow, but he'll grow eventually. I don't mind him being small. And, you know, he seems to be really relaxed and really cool. What's up, bud? What are you doing? I'm going to poke you with this camera. And poke you with it. But I think he seems to like it. He keeps going underneath his water. And I mean, the thing is pretty damn heavy, but he keeps going under there and burrowing up under the bedding underneath this water tub. And it's kind of annoying. I'm afraid it's going to squish him because that rock itself is like 15 pounds. I mean, that thing is heavy. Don't let the size fool you. It is heavy. And I just don't want him to get squished, but I can't keep him from going in there. His cold size today is about 85. Right now with the lid open, it's 80. I mean, this has dropped like 8 degrees since I opened the lid, which, you know, I'm not worried about it. As soon as I close it, it'll heat up pretty quick. But let's see what he thinks of his water. Come here. Look over here. I mean, you can see him. You don't show up on camera very well. There you go. You can see how big he is compared to my hand. Let's see, is that water too hot? What do you think, bud? Or does that feel good? Probably feels really good to him. I'm assuming, because it's warm. I mean, that water is really warm. Well, it's actually cooling off a lot. It's cooling off really quick now, but as soon as I put that lid on, it'll warm up really fast. But I mean, yeah, you can see him real nice in the water. Looks good. But yeah, leave me a comment. And for the people that gave me some ideas, I appreciate that. Juggernaut Reptiles gave me some really helpful ideas. And I want to say thanks to Juggernaut Reptiles for that. That was really helpful. So go check him out. Go subscribe. He helped me out a lot and gave me some useful tips. And thanks for watching. I really hope you guys like this cage as much as I do. I know anacondas aren't very arboreal, but I figured I'd add the canopy, and which it is. Just you got your grape tree, your grape wood, and your normal branches, and just stood them up, stacked them. It's fairly sturdy. I mean, wobbles a little bit, but I'm a lot heavier than he is, and I probably apply a lot more pressure. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of the cage, and I want to know if I did a good job or not picking this out. So, if you think I did a good job, let me know. Leave a comment or like it. I like knowing that I'm doing good for my animals. So, just leave a comment. And thanks for watching.